again. Anyway, anything else you want to say? 1437,
Yeah,
Mr.
just,
Captain, Mr.
just,
Tipsy Captain.
yeah, just tipsy and have a match in like a few hours or something against
Oh,
Evo.
against Ehome. Oh man, you better get some sleep, bro. It's gonna be a tough match.
Sleep? Yeah,
No sleep.
sleep is nothing. Nah, I have a match at 12 o'clock or
Yeah,
11 o'clock.
yeah,
I
12.
have to be up by like earlier so I can play a few games beforehand, whatnot.
Yeah, warm up, practice your draft.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a tough life.
you can't really practice draft. You can only analyze
I
opponents
just remember
next.
watching a tournament. I don't know, it was probably like WDC or something a couple of years ago, and one of the Chinese teams was they were showing, the camera, showing the computer, and they were like literally practicing the draft.
Really.
I swear they were practicing the draft.
The only time I ever practice drafts is I can hear myself through your mic, I think.
Ah, I'm echoing. Move farther away.
Yeah. Well, normally what I do is I watch all the games from like the teams that will play, and then I'll see how they pick and whatever, and then I'll write it down, and then see, if I pick this or if they pick this, what am I gonna pick or whatever like that.
Right.
Yeah. What you need to do when you do this kind of stuff is you need to make sure that you're not like you don't like move away from your main goal, your main idea. And when someone else on your team, let's say they say something in the middle of it, and then you start mixing ideas in here and there, then you're gonna end up ruining your own draft.
Are you saying something?
Huh?
Or like I mean, are you
No,
like?
I'm not saying
Oh, you're
anything.
not saying anything. I thought that was like a "Come with me" reference or something,
No,
saying how "Come with me" screws around with your draft.
no. If anything, it would be my fault for listening, anyways.
Yeah,
It would always end up being my fault and no one else.
yeah,
Like if like I know what I need to do and I know what
right,
everybody else knows what they need to do. So if I ever like sometimes I get lazy and I'm like someone suggests something, I'm like fuck it, let's just go with this.
right.
And you do it and then you just get destroyed or something and it's
Yeah,
like oh fuck
doesn't.
well
See,
shit
like,
you lost.
wonder why.
Yeah. It's it only happens when I get lazy and don't want to play or don't want to like think so hard about what the other team's gonna pick or whatever.
Right,
Yeah. Like Pot and Bottom when we played them, I watched like maybe 20 or 30 of their
right.
games.
They're probably tough too because they're new.
Well, not really. Like there were so many games. Like I've always kept track of them, and I knew like all their heroes that they would run and whatnot beforehand. So
Right.
I felt like it was much easier for us to play them. Cause like I had background info then compared
Oh,
to like the other European teams.
right.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I think that's what the Europeans always struggle or against like American teams because they don't know how, what the Americans are ever gonna pick because they don't really care. You know what I mean?
Right. Well,
Europeans only care about them like their own team, like other European teams like Navi and COG and whatever.
yeah. Yeah, now that NA Dota though, well not like the website, but North American Dota as a whole, it's kind of make it stepping up for now.
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah, and the thing is, once people start to realize that, like, you can't underestimate any of these American teams, they will also start to watch their games as well,
Right.
try to do that, or try to counter them or whatever. Yeah,
Very neat.
like,
Anyway, so any last words before I go to bed?
Ben, are you East Coast or West Coast?
I'm East Coast.
Uh,
I have a flight down to Florida tomorrow in like 12 hours.
what for?
I'm going home. This is I finished my summer internship and now I'm going home. So
Oh, okay, okay, cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So I won't be watching your game tomorrow, but I'm sure a lot of these guys will.
Yeah,
So
okay.
again, good luck versus eHome,
Well, thanks.
and thanks for coming on.
It's no
Uh,
problem. I was just really, really bored.
yeah, I don't blame you. Like this game was delayed like 6 hours. I was here at like 7, and I was like,
Well,
"Sup, guys?"
when I got home, I saw this game was up. And there's also gamers
Yeah,
bet. So I was like, okay,
I know.
let's go see who's
Yeah,
streaming this. And then I
yeah.
wanted
Look
to
at
ask
the.
questions about ESWC, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just watch this. I want to go sleep, but I was like, nah.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is going on with this tournament. I wish I could tell you, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so confusing to me. I still don't understand why you hold a qualifier to join a qualifier. It's just I don't know. It's just kind of weird. Anyway, so again, thank you, and hopefully you guys get invited or something, some qualifier somewhere
For what?
for ESWC.
Screw ESWC. I want a team to drop out so I can play in
Oh, the TI, yeah.
TI. Yeah.
I know we were just saying earlier that like Dare hasn't shown any initiative to do anything. I know I'm feeling they're your best bet right now, unless someone
Right?
from M5 gets arrested again.
Yeah. It's really hard for the Russians to get into what do you call it? America.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm pretty sure like they're with like God and I don't know, maybe even Navi with our side and Light of Heaven and stuff probably having some difficulties.
Yeah.
Russia though, I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean, I hope those big teams, especially the Chinese teams,
Oh
actually.
no, Chinese teams are
Oh, they're all good.
yeah, they're all good to go. They got their visas.
Uh,
That was mentioned, but yeah, but I have no idea about the Russians and whatever. It's mostly the Russians that are gonna have the difficulty getting into the U.S.
hmm.
Yeah, they don't let. Yeah, it's a
That's
big
interesting.
problem.
Anyway, all right, to my viewers, if you follow me, I'll be happy. Um, if you don't want to, I'll be sad.
How many views did you get?
I think we peaked at almost 200.
Nice. What did you start with?
Um, the first draft we had like 50 or 60.
Oh, okay, cool, cool,
So I don't know.
cool. Yeah.
It's tough being like the amateur caster. Like I casted Dota 1 a while back. Then Dota 2 came out and my computer was like absolute shit, so I couldn't even like handle Dota 2 the game. And
What's the most you've ever gotten?
I casted with Dota Cast. I actually casted with Toby a few times back in the day. So I mean I've had 1,500 plus or so.
Yeah.
That was a while. That was probably about 2 years ago.
In Dota 2, how many have you had? Like,
Um, I
okay.
casted a PD2 game. I think it was PD, or maybe one of those like weird tournaments, and there are no other casters, and I think I got around 800, which is kind of neat.
Nice, nice.
So
Yeah.
we're starting. It's just hard finding games that no one else is doing.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Well, you should keep it up. Try your best if this is what you want to pursue. You know.
Oh, it's just a hobby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's for sure. Like
Yeah.
after the international, I'll probably start casting too once I make my new computer.
Yeah.
I'm not casting, but like streaming games.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I've always wanted to do this, but I think I'm finally gonna get the opportunity to do it.
Yeah, and then you have like your entire team streaming pretty much.
Yeah. Well, not really. Come with me. Yeah, come with me. Sing stream.
And
The other two, not really. But Bambo, he's getting his new laptop. Mouse is sending him his laptop, and then he's gonna start streaming too.
that's pretty cool.
Just Black.
Just Black.
Actually, Black is streamed too before. Damn.
He has. It's just you now.
Yeah, yeah. Black streamed for like 2 days. He got like 1,800 viewers or something.
Yeah, the guy. He's incredible.
Yeah, he's big.
He's real. Don't lose him.
No.
Serious.
It's a team game. Bro.
It's a team game, but
Game. did you see this picture? Here, I'll show you.
Let me see this.
Hold on. Where is it?
Is it like the Mario Brothers one?
Now,
No, something new.
the black. Yeah, yeah. But
I finished farming.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's black for you.
that's yeah. That was part of a comic, wasn't it? Something like
It's the
that.
forest, dude. It's the forest.
Yeah, it's the four. Yeah, yeah. But I remember seeing something like that in like a comic.
I saw it today. I thought it was really
Yeah.
funny. It was like after a game with black, black anti-game, I was like, wow, this is perfect.
Yeah, I finished farming.
Level max.
Level like it's just bulky and everything.
Yeah, just tearing down the jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was it. I don't know. It was more like EG making their mistake. Kept us, our guns back in the game. Like our heroes were much more snowbally than theirs, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like game 2 you guys dominated. Like there's if I recall, you guys kind of took over that one. But game 3, I feel like that was EG's game to lose and they lost it.
Well, they needed to push, but it was hard because our teammate already had Battle Fury and Manta at the same time. And with Darkseer, they were like, if I was the opponent, I would think, oh fuck, okay, if we go for a push, Darkseer's gonna put up a wall and vacuum us all in. And then we have a million illusions, we have no team fight potential because we have a Windrunner and a Kodo and a Shen. So anti-mage is just gonna be able to, blink in and start doing shit. So what they wanted was they wanted the hexes first. So once they were trying to farm all their hexes, they kept on getting picked off one by one.
Right.
And then that made it really hard for them because then we started threatening Roshan and threatening their base, so they had to constantly buy back on their heroes.
Yeah, and then
and anti-mage and whatnot.
they lost their advantage.
Yeah, they started losing the advantage simply because of buybacks and just like the threat that we would push into their base. But yeah, it's really scary to try and push against the Darkseer because he's just gonna wall and vacuum and you're gonna lose like, I don't know, a tenth or 2/10 of your health, and then the opponent is just gonna jump on you. And
Right.
you have 5 illusions there.
Yeah, it's just like a giant clusterfuck at that point.
Yeah. And especially if you don't have like a team fight or team fight heroes to like clear all those creeps.
Right. Luckily, yeah, Black was strong.
And you can just steal one, and Darkseer will make an illusion. You have 2 radiances. You have to kill both of them, and you tank because of heart.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just at that point I was realizing that if you put 4 illusion, if you put all the illusions and started right-clicking Black, Black could have attacked any single one of them, and they would all take the same damage. Because Battle Fury, like cleaving from the illusion.
Well, hard is good, but the thing is, Enchantress can steal one, and Darkseer can make their own illusion.
Right.
So what Shia should have done was when Manta Diffusal, like after Radiance, he was farming so good, he could have had Manta and Diffusal by like 25 minutes, right?
Yeah.
With those items alone, they could push into like a base or whatever. Because with 7 illusions, it's much harder.
Well,
Like,
it's yeah.
Illusions and a hero, whatever. It's much
Whatever
much
it
harder
is.
because if the anti-mage ever blinks in and he gets netted, he's dead. But if he blinks in and gets netted when you have like a heart, and
Right, you don't do enough damage.
yeah, you don't do enough damage, exactly. He'll be able to live through it. But yeah, that's that. But the first game though, like it was kind of fucked up because I had a plan to go with Enchantress and come with me, kept telling me, he preferred to play Enigma this game or whatever.
Right.
I was like, well, fuck, if my edge player wants to play Enigma, I gotta give him that, so I just gave him that. And then our whole plan against Lycan was ruined, and
Yeah.
that
that wasn't a very good game. It looked sloppy.
Yeah, there was no chance we would win that game.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling it for you guys afterwards.
Yeah.
But you
Pretty
pulled
sure
through.
people thought we were gonna stay Even EG themselves thought they would stomp us 2-0
Yeah.
or something, but yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yep. Alright.
All
Yeah.
right. Again, well, thank you again. Any shout outs? Because I feel like I just interviewed you.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout outs to all the fans out there, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone who tuned in, especially the last 2 games.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, viewers. And I'm signing off. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
All right.